Well, sometimes the picture tells the story, and the gash on this man's head, well, it only tells half of it.
As Fox News' Jessica Dupnack tells us, it started off with an attack on two little girls in Monroe he didn't even know.
This is one of those stories that just keeps on going and going. Earlier this week, Jeremy Rose chose his old neighborhood to terrorize, and he would not let up. This is the star of our story, 41-year-old Jeremy Rose. Quite a mugshot. He allegedly picked Tuesday to terrorize his old neighborhood, randomly hurling horrible racial slurs at two little girls.
It goes from racial slurs to some other unintelligible comments about narcotics and some off-the-wall kind of things.
Buckle up, it's just beginning.
He continued to engage and come onto the property of these people, and the altercation turned physical.
As neighbors came out, he picked another victim. A woman grabbed onto her, tossed a booze bottle at her house, then someone stepped in and put Rose in a headlock.
He just didn't want to listen, and he was on his own plan. Whatever he was trying to do or trying to accomplish, we don't know.
The booze bottle might be what they call a clue, and possibly something even more behind this tirade. Monroe City police on scene wrangled Rose into their car.
Unprovoked, he starts kicking and ramming his head into the side of the car door of the police car, causing damage to our cop car.
And clearly damaged his head. Look at that gash. But he kept on keeping on, all the way to the hospital.
He turns around and spits into the face of one of our officers, into the arresting officer's face.
That's assault.
It is an assault.
Checked out and then sent to lockup, where apparently he gave corrections officers a heck of a time before whatever he was on wore off.
This is a guy you want off the streets here in Monroe.
We do. This behavior is not tolerated here.
For now, he's charged with drunk driving, breaking and entering, and destroying property. Also, finally facing the law on some old domestic charges, given just a $10,000 bond.
You look at how any situation could escalate. I mean, thankfully in this situation, it didn't escalate more than what it did.
Even with that relatively low bond of $10,000, Rose is still in lockup at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, where he awaits his next court date. Reporting in Monroe, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.